first tip is to purchase less. If you want to spend less time picking up toys, purchase fewer toys. And we know that's easier said than done. We absolutely get it. But as Laura said earlier, studies do show that children who have fewer toys are more deeply engaged and more creative in their play. And having fewer toys also helps kids really learn to appreciate and take better care of their things. And siblings argue less with less toys. Although we often think that the more toys they have, the happier and busier they're going to be with one another. Siblings often end up arguing about toys. So when you're buying a toy, you really want to go back to that idea that our things take up a lot of time and energy. So you want to make sure that it's going to be something that's really going to be loved and used. And ideally, we want to look for quality toys, ones that will go the distance developmentally, like blocks or Legos, or something that can be used in an open-ended way for lots of different, different play. So the next toy, and I love this one, is to rotate toys. And this is really one of my favorite tips. You don't need to have all of the toys available to our kids at all times. We can keep half the toys in a closet and then rotate them occasionally. And it makes the toys more exciting for the kids when the new toys come out of the closet. And then you only have to manage half the stuff. You're only picking up half the stuff. The next one is to find a home for every toy. Even toys that are loved and used will become clutter if they don't have a place where they can be put away. Every toy needs a home within your home, like a certain shelf or a certain basket. And the last tip is to don't over-organize. Don't make your organization system so complicated that your children can't help you pick up. And again, you don't need to color coordinate or alphabetize unless that's something that you really love to do. Because most likely, you're going to be the one doing it. Your children probably won't if you have a really complicated system for organizing. And, I made this mistake myself. We got into Legos about 2 years ago, and the Legos were everywhere. And my husband and I decided to spend an afternoon organizing all of the Legos. And we organized them by type and by side. We tried organizing them by color. But, 2 days later, it was just a big, huge pile of Legos again. And I realized that this system might work for my 15-year-old, but it wasn't going to work for my 5-year-old. So keep your organization system simple.